And good afternoon. Happy Saturday. It is a cold day here for me. It's only like 61 degrees outside. And well, my old bones need some more warmth than that. I need to get used to it. It's just kind of cold. Howdy, Mr. Hill, Kay, King Shark. Welcome in all. Excuse me. As I just decided apparently I needed to cough. Not a whole lot going on in the contest right at the moment. We do have the daily event quest that we've got to run, so we'll go ahead and do that while we kind of chat and get things rolling here. Yesterday's stream ended kind of abruptly. It'll end like that again today if it happens again. I have told Kabam I've had about enough of the unknown error while trying to run Battlegrounds. I sent them the video. It's like the third or fourth time in the past 2 weeks I've sent them video. Sooner or later, they will get tired of me hitting them with it, because every time it happens from now on, they're just getting it. They're at this point in time, 3 years into Battlegrounds. They're doing their third anniversary push right now. There's really no reason for that unknown error to keep coming up. Safe Aussie while you're here. I know we talked about Moman earlier, but as SIG is important, SIG 20 is fine. I wouldn't even worry. The SIG is only important if you get smacked in the face. Okay, because the lower his health, the higher his crit damage goes, and there's one other component to it. Hold on. Let me look it up. I know it's crit damage. Oh, and attack while unstoppable. So, really the big thing there is the crit damage rating. Hey, show, what's going on? Yeah, I'm just, that'll end every stream from here on. So the more people that complain about unknown errors, the better off we are. Oh, I don't care if people snipe me. What I care about is the stupid unknown error, especially after I win. I mean, I would have won that match. It would have gone to the third round. You probably would have won in the third round, and it wouldn't have bothered me anyway. It was just the unknown error. That to me, there's nothing more agitating in the game. And I, in my comment to them on the forums was, I don't think I've ever been as mad at the game as I was right then. It's not like this is a new game mode. It's not like, it's been around for 3 years. It's not like that error hasn't been around for 3 years. But so just kind of dumb. Just kind of dumb that error still exists. Oh, sniping's part of the game. If you snipe me, go for it. There's just nothing I can do I can't beat Kabam. I don't have that much trouble with the Insta draft. It happens occasionally. I can tell you, in a 2-hour stream, if I stream for 2 hours, which is the typical, I will get at least one unknown error, and it'll crash out. There's no reason that playing the game for 2 hours should have that happen. It doesn't happen in any other game mode. It is just Battlegrounds, and fix it. It's that simple. I mean, it's one of the many bugs that exists. Just fix it. I know it's probably hard. I know it's probably a memory leak. And I know their fix will probably be, just restart your game every hour. I don't want to do that. I get in the flow of doing things, and I don't want to restart the game. I can kind of show you the Insta draft thing and what happens. If you ever notice, every once in a while, kind of like in between fights, if you tap where the emote button is, it'll still bring up the emote button. So basically what all it is that screen is always there. The screen that comes up just is kind of like a layer on top of it, but this screen is always back here. So if you tap the right spot, even with that screen up, it's going to do something. So what ends up happening on the Insta draft, I think, is it flashes to that, match starting screen, And if you had tapped at some point in time to ban somebody and put them up there, that is what's happening. I think it's just kind of taking those taps that happen after the match starting screen comes up and continuing them through. That's my only guess, only because I can bring the emote button up in between screens from time to time. So I know that screen is still active underneath. I don't know if that's the cause of it, but yeah, it is some BS. I mean, it's time for some of these errors that have persisted for 3 years to be fixed. And, you know, it gets frustrating. And that's where it was yesterday. You know, once that happened, it was it. I didn't feel like restarting the stream. I didn't feel like saying anything, because if I said anything, it was not going to be pleasant. And it's not who I like to be. I like to be easygoing. I like to be relaxed. I like to be a little bit on the chill side. And, you know, Battlegrounds does not bring out the best in me all the time. I will say, though, my war fights this morning on both accounts kind of brought out the best in me. I was feeling pretty darn spiffy after a 9 fight run on the main, and then a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 fight run on the mini. So it was a good run. A good run on both. I had some good fights. I showed a little bit of what Mole Man can do. Mike, when I do get to that video, there are other Mole Man fights. There is a Mole Man versus Leader on 31, a Mole Man versus Arcade on 38. The one I showed you, which was Mole Man versus High Evolutionary on, I think that's 45. The Poison Rupture Hazard Chip Mini. And I think that's it for that war. So there should be war number 8 going live tomorrow. War number 9 will probably be Monday. And then followed closely by 10, 11, 12. I've got 8 done and rendered. 9 needs to be rendered. And there we go. So we're done with that now. All right, let's go big screen. Let's jump in. I'll show you where I'm at. I'm 1 win away. And that's where we're at. It's that simple. We are 1 win away from the Gladiator circuit. Yeah, I know I put the little title of the stream. It may be a little bit misleading, but you know, I'm just going to flip things around. Don't get dizzy. I had to straighten out my cord. So yeah, we're going to be trying out the Gladiator circuit shortly, hopefully. Stream length time today, not sure if it'll be a full 2 hours. You did see my quickest war fight ever, right, Mike? I did put that one in the chat for you. Since you take path 4, you'll appreciate that one. Did you see that one when I posted it? If not, I can show it to you. Let me see if I can find it, and we'll play it here, because it's my quickest war fight ever. You want to rank Mo Man for that fight? No, I don't blame you. I don't blame you. It's worth it. Let's see if I can find it. I think that's it. This is it. Okay, boys and girls, don't blink. You will miss it. If I can find the button. There we go. There we are. So this may be the fastest war fight in history. Okay, now it is only a rank 3 void, but still 434,000 health. Let me highlight this. So there you go. 435,000 health. Okay. Let's look at it. That's it. That's all she wrote. 15 seconds. Granted, it's line video, so it's not the greatest, but that does say 15 seconds. And that's with him throwing a heavy at the beginning. I could do it quicker. If he would have come in and let me parry him right away. Whoops. Let's turn off line. There we go. If he would have let me parry him at the beginning. Yeah, he can still do that without the awakening. I didn't lose. I only lost 10% health. I didn't gain very much crit damage rating there at all. So. Yep, he can do that without the awakening. The awakening only comes into play in fights like I showed you earlier today. The lower his health gets, the higher that crit rating gets. So it does help you finish fights when you do get smacked in the face. That's a big one. We're going to take him out of there. You know what? I think we're going to take him out. And that's just a slow fight there, so we'll take him out. Okay. Oh, the other fight, I've got to show you a screen. I got to show you the fight here after this. Remind me to show you the fight. That's all you have to say. Just say, show me the fight. Oh, you know me well enough. There's nothing. There is nothing that is an easy win. That's right. If I lose, I'm just using victory shields until I win. So I'm half dozen one, six the other. It does not matter to me. See, that's my problem. I don't get what I need in the draft. I needed something for that serpent. Didn't get it. Hey, Varner. Or Vayner. Vayner, there we go. Good luck, my friend. I think you've got me. Just based on the draft. I love it when that misses. Screwed it up at the end. I didn't have my striker. Okay. Kind of figured that was going to be the case there. That's fine. Kind of figured that would end up being the case. I didn't have anybody for him. Didn't want to use anybody else. $30 baiting a special. Oh my gosh. Oh, just kill me. Thank you. Let me get out of this crap. That bait and that special was... Oh well. That's the way it falls every once in a while. GG's. I will show you. I do want to show you something though. Is it this match? Hey, there you go. So Court can do that fight. when Korg can do a fight faster than a Koye. Well, show, I'm not as good as you. And if they give them to me for free, they just gave us 3 of them. At some point, I do need to use them. So, my problem with Zola is every time I've tried to use them and I start doing the heavies, I get a heavy resist almost every single time I use them. So I've decided no more. Okay. He baited me into that. I couldn't move. I did the 5 hits into his block. and then my guy stood there. He wouldn't move. I tried to dex back and he wouldn't go back. It's all right. It worked out. He didn't throw the special 3. He could have, and that would have ended that fight. Hey, Darkness, what's going on? Kind of screwed up. Oh, the power lock. Oh well. Oh well. This could have been over earlier. I messed it up. So, oh, special locked again, right when I try to throw it. Yep. A couple special locks there kind of cost me. That's all right. We're in good shape now. Couple special locks cost me there. And I should have pulled them back further when I reset the trap before I threw that first special 2. Stupid power special lock. I tried to throw that before I got rooted. Well, I may lose this because, well, you know, the AI just decides every once in a while it wants to do its own thing. Dude! Nice stall there at the end. Oh, okay. There we go. Gladiator circuit. I thought for sure that stall, the lovely AI that is wanting to not throw specials. But there we go. All done. All done. Look at that. Look at that. Almost up to 50k Titan shards. Hey, and we just went over the max again. I can't spend those things fast enough. Let's go spend some before I forget and claim something out of my rewards or something like that. Let's just go ahead and buy 5 more of these. And 5 more of these. Hey, Kurt, how's it going, man? Maybe we'll buy 5 more. Maybe someday. Doing a little housekeeping on the back end here. There we go. All right. Now, this is pretty much the same thing, except for you lose the ability to parry after a while. Because, boom, insult to injury. Each debuff on the attacker reduces their defensive ability accuracy by 15%. What that means is you get 1 debuff on you, there is only a 90% chance that they will shrug, that the parry won't work. Or a 10% chance that it won't work, a 90% it won't, 10% it will. There we go. I'll get it right yet. And then, you get 2 debuffs on it. It's never going to work. That's just kabam logic. %15 chance means 90% of the time it's going to happen. My doggies are barking. I don't know why. I started a BG fight a bit ago and completely forgot about it. Glanced back on my phone after round 2 and they'd won that fight and the match. Well, yeah, if they only had 3 stars, I can see why. They probably grabbed the wrong deck. Let's get 10k Radiance right here. Would be good. Oof, that's a big gentle. Bye-bye, gentle. Not going to happen. Okay, we're going to take a risk. We are taking a risk, boys and girls. You watch. First round. Watch. Who to rank up? Sasquatch or Thing? You're looking for a defender. Thing is a better defender if he's high sig. Oh, I know I need to win a match. Hey, Sebastian friends, did we ever get ratings? Yes, we did. If you made it to GC, as long as you won a match, you had to win one match in Gladiator Circuit. As long as you did that, you should have gotten it. Both are unduped. I wouldn't rank either one of them yet. Do you have other options, or is that like your first 7-star? I wouldn't rank up either one yet. Hey, Mr. Ghost Runner, welcome in. Howdy, sir. How is you? Yeah, that's to be expected. Texas is a decent team after all. I have a plan. We're going to wait out a second here. We're not going to touch him. We're not going to let him touch us. Okay, there's one. There's two. Let's start going now. I don't know what happened there. That's all right. We'll wait till the evade comes back. Whoa! Okay, maybe I should have played it a little bit more aggressive. It's all over but the crying, boys and girls. I've lost. Did not really expect that first fight for him to be able to do it that quickly. Perfectly. Yeah. He just played him perfect. That's all it is. Yeah. He just played him perfect. Sometimes you run across that. First fight, he just hit into the block. And got a bunch of D-gens going. This is a nice sized roster here. After that last fight, I think I may do that. That photon fight would have been fine. I would have won it if I didn't miss the parry on the special. Well, whales will be whales. That's all I can say. Whales will be whales. It's going to take me a while here on the in the GC to kind of get the hang of it. I don't know if it's heavily in their favor. You know, I'm called a whale. Well, this will be a loss. But we're going to try something. Yeah, I'm not going to sacrifice Carolina. I'm going to sacrifice Zemo. I'm aware. I'm aware it gets capped. Special locked. Oh, that special lock at the end. Special locked at the very end. Hey, Abdo, what's going on, my friend? All right. Let's see if I can do this fight right. It's Abho, not Abdo. Oh. I appreciate that, Mr. Intoxicated Gamer. If you have not checked out the Intoxicated Gamer's stream, I don't know what you're doing in mine, because he's much better at this than I am. Fine. Okay. And you're going to cause me to lose because you're playing and not throwing. Really? Okay. It's too slow, probably. Nope, it worked. As a representative of the whale community, I don't get to show the advantages are large. It'll pick up. Keep hoeing. The trend will come back to first win in GC, yeah. Good stuff. There we go. We can now retire. We've now got our radiance for that. Let's go ahead and claim it. Okay, so I'm at 1,000. I can go down to another 480 in Elder's Marks, and then I think that's it. Sooner or later, they will make up their mind what they're doing with energy and Elder's Marks for all this stuff. Now we just need to climb to 200. Not gonna lie, gonna park in weeks 3 and 4 because that meta's horrible. Well, good thing I'll be in Canada for the first week. And on vacation and probably not wanting to play a whole lot. Oh, you know I'll hit the minimum. And then some. I'm probably already at the minimum. Probably a dumb with all the skill champions and rosters, but she can still be messed upon, up on. Messed upon? Well, I guess she could be messed upon too, but... Yeah, you gotta, you gotta leave some dangers in the deck. I can't ban everybody. It would be nice to have, 23 bands. It would be nice to have 23 of them, I think. 23 bands, let's, leave them 7 attackers to go with and, call it a day. Seems fair to me. Seems perfectly fair. If he gets lucky, he wins. I kind of knew that going into this. I'm glad he put Captain Britain down where he did. And of course, I have to crit on every single hit. What is this? The walk-up light. More bands and more emotes. Yeah, I don't know. I don't care about the emotes. That was fairly close. I could have played a little bit faster, I guess. Oh well. You win, you lose, you win, you lose. And, sooner or later you climb and you get to where you need to be. This will only be painful if I get special locked at the wrong time. And there was the special lock at the wrong time. I'm sitting at a whopping 16, Joman. Literally one match in. Well, 2 matches in, 1 win in. Now, what do we do here? We're kind of screwed here, aren't we? Probably should have gone Elsa. But if he screws up with Stark, I mean, that's my only hope, is he screws up with Starkey. Yeah, we finished full yellow bar. Yeah, he didn't screw up with Starkey. Elsa wasn't doing it full health, so. Oh well, back down. You win one, you lose one, you win one, you lose one, and hopefully, eventually, someday, the wins start outnumbering the losses, and you climb. But see, we're still better off than where we started. We started off in the victory track, so we're it is what it is, you know. I have no complaints. Yeah, I can try. I can try to answer a question. And the tickets are probably getting cheaper now, by the way, like I told you. Sorry for the bright white screen. It's all Abdo's fault. There we go. Okay, I've got the link up. I gotta get off that screen though, because it blinded me. Yeah, that would be it. Anything that I think StubHub has to put in there, anything that could possibly interfere. So that's it. Yeah, it did. It went to that section because I could see the railing there. I was wondering if that was going to be the question. Yeah, I would think those would be decent. I don't see any reason why they wouldn't be. But, you know, I've been there, but I haven't been everywhere there, if that makes sense. So I would think those are decent. The only thing I can see there, and I'll look it up. If, you know, you can go ahead and buy them now, or I can look it up. There's a couple other sites. If you look at View from My Seat, is one website that I've used in the past. Go there, look up the. Hold on. Yeah, look up the seats, or at least the row, and it may give you a better view. I've actually done photographs for them in a couple different stadiums. This is going to be kind of a thrill. Hey, Gimmickle, thank you for the sub. I could use you throwing a special now, though. I need to get the special 2 decks down 100% on her. And of course, that had to pop up right then. Gosh dang it, again! So this will be a loss. Oh well. And now he's got counters for everything I've got. So, is what it is. Ah, well, there you go. Okay. That went fine. That went fine. Liverpool lost again. Well, it doesn't help me at all. We're ahead of them in the table. Okay, got to play this a little bit different from what I have figured out than a standard. Okay, we're good. We're good for now. Because you got to watch out for the armor breaks. So we just built up a bunch of armor in this fight instead of doing it the way we normally do it. Nice. The way you Ironheart. Hey, thank you, Charizard. Oh, that's a tough one. Charizardzilla Plays. Thank you for the follow over on Twitch. Thank you. You know, we got a new sub, we got a new follower, we got to do a little bit here. There we are. There's a little confetti for you guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And by the way, we need to do that. That was a clinic on how to do Ironheart. Oh, I agree, Mike, but they're below us in the table. I want Arsenal to lose. Got Infamous Doom, Scorpion, and Awakened Bastion from the 6-star Nexus from MCOC. To me, Scorpion is by far, well, not by far, but he is one of the best champions that has not been turned into a 7-star. A very, 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 very good champion. I would go Scorpion. He is probably my most wanted of the quote-unquote more classic champions to become a 7-star. Him and Kingpin. Yeah, guys, I'm gonna give the world a free little tip. Don't allow me to use Ironheart on a fight. Okay, there's been a couple that I've messed up. A couple. But not many. All right. I think here's the plan. I think I'm going to do one more. I got to get some food. Is Stealth Spidey a good 7-star? Yes. He can hit like a truck. He's a glass cannon, though. So he can't take much damage. You don't want to block very much with him, and you don't want to take hits with him. But he hits hard. Well, those are 3 of the more easier bans I've had. Noted ban Iron. Well, you know, it would be a smart move. She is a champion that I very, very, very much love to use. Went with some in the 6th row of the 100 level. Thanks for the help. No problem, man. Yeah, that site's, it's not very well known, and it's not the most gorgeous thing because it is fan uploaded. But to me, it's never kind of missed when I've needed to find something, find seats or something like that. Okay, I'm not liking this draft. I probably should have re-rolled there to hopefully try and find something for Dark Phoenix, but at this point, I think I'm going to be a little on the screwed side. Yep, I am. Okay, so what we're going to do, we're just going to try to nuke her down. That's all we can do. We go for the nuke. Yeah, I think this is a loss. Like I said, win one, lose one. It is what it is. See, there you go. That's the spirit, Abdo. What's $100? I mean, okay. Throw it. Throw it, babe. Throw it. You're supposed to bounce off me. This is probably dumb. She's probably gonna get through a special 3 now. Yep, she did. Not good. Yeah, there was always a possibility of winning that one. Yeah, that wasn't. The draft here was horrible for me. I don't have any. I have no route to winning this. Absolutely no way to winning it. Oh, I love this game. I was supposed to push him to a special 2, by the way. Trying to heal up a little bit here. got that. That stupid special 2 was supposed to push him up. But I rushed it. I'm watching the replay back. I rushed it because I was thinking the special lock was coming. I should have let the heavy land. And I would have been okay. Oh well. Maybe he doesn't get the fight down. That's highly possible. And there we go. And there we go. Okay. Now what do we do? We're going to have to try to go with the unavoidable damage. Dust at least turns off willpower. I'm going to do the same thing I've done before in these fights, and that's just go slow. Slow at the beginning. Let the furies build up. Even taking that little bit of a hit. Even taking that little bit of a hit. Playing it slow was the smart way to go. Dust is great because she turns off willpower healing, so any little bit of chip damage he took, I knew it was still going to be there. And there we go. Thank you, Abdo. See, it was your confidence in me that did that. All right. But I got to eat some food. It's dinner time for this lad. There ain't no one. When are you streaming today, Abdo? Like now? Come on. I'm streaming. Grass is streaming. There we go. I knew somebody had to be streaming. Let's go say hi to Grass. Go touch some grass. No, that you can't say touch some grass. Yeah, we can. There you go. He will have no idea who it is that's rating him. You can tell him later, but oh, phrasing is important. I agree completely, and I phrased it the way I wanted to phrase it. So, alrighty, folks. War video number 8, I think. It's either 8 or 9. I think it's 8. I'm pretty sure it's 8. It should be out tomorrow. 9 shortly after, 10, 11, 12, blah, 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 blah. But until then, I hope everyone has a great evening. Enjoy your time in the Battlegrounds. You know, because I didn't get an unknown error tonight. And there we go. We didn't crash out. So, take care, all.